The old man curiously opened the trunk, only to discover 500 kilograms of drugs in his car. Just as he didn't know what to do,
Need help, sir?
he unexpectedly ran into a patrolling police officer. The officer thought the old man's car had broken down and asked what was inside. Jack quickly tried to appear calm and lied that the car was filled with potatoes. He picked up a bag of potatoes to give to the officer, who didn't think much of it. However, at that moment, the police dog suddenly started barking frantically. The officer thought the dog needed to urinate, so he walked toward the police car. Jack instantly realized something was terribly wrong. If the police dog discovered him, he would spend the rest of his life in prison. So he immediately got back in his car to escape. But when Jack looked back, he suddenly saw a bottle of ointment. A bold idea instantly came to mind. Jack applied the ointment to his hands, and when the police dog rushed over, he immediately rubbed it on its nose. The dog's sense of smell was instantly disrupted. At that moment, the officer came over, told Jack to drive safely, and then left with the dog. Just like that, Jack successfully averted a crisis. It turned out he was a retired Special Forces soldier. Now Jack made his living growing flowers. With his exceptional skills, he had become a well-known figure in the floriculture industry. After an award ceremony, Jack went to a bar with friends to drink and bragged about his achievements. But Jack had forgotten that today was his daughter's wedding day. His daughter was completely disappointed in her father. Soon, 20 years passed in the blink of an eye. With the rise of the internet, Jack eventually went bankrupt. He had to sell his farm to repay loans, and the bank even foreclosed on his house. All he had left was a beat-up car. Now desperately needing a place to live, Jack had no choice but to go to his daughter's home. His granddaughter warmly came out to greet him, but Jack's daughter and wife were very unwelcoming, as they hadn't seen each other in 20 years. Looking at Jack's dilapidated car, his wife could immediately tell how desperate his circumstances were.
You're here because you have nowhere else to go again.
Although his granddaughter didn't care about these things, the proud Jack simply couldn't bear his wife's humiliation, so he turned and left. However, at that moment, a man suddenly followed him. During their conversation, he noticed the cards on Jack's car. Jack mentioned he had been to every city in America, but had never received a single ticket. The man was shocked and handed Jack a business card, saying his friend needed a driver like him, and the monthly salary was as high as $1 million. Since Jack's current situation was quite dire, he agreed to take the job. Little did he know, this decision would completely change his life.